So, you're thinking about a career designing buildings here in New Zealand. It's an awesome goal, but you're probably facing a massive decision. Do you go the traditional architect route, or is there a faster, smarter path that could literally leave you tens of thousands of dollars better off? Let's get into it. You're probably here because you see these incredible buildings and think, yeah, I want to create something like that. You love that mix of art and science, that idea of shaping the world people live in. And that passion, that's the perfect place to start. But then, reality kind of kicks in. The classic path to becoming a registered architect, it is a huge commitment. We're talking nearly a decade of your life and a mountain of tuition fees before you are even fully qualified. It's a massive, massive investment. But here's the good news. That's not the only way. There's another route, a faster and honestly a more financially savvy way into the industry. In New Zealand, you've got two very distinct choices, and that's exactly what we're going to break down today. Let's get a really clear picture of these two main choices. They might sound a bit similar, but trust me, how you get there and what you focus on are worlds apart. So, you've got the registered architect on one side. Think of them as the big picture visionary, diving deep into design theory, leading the whole project from the top. Then, you've got the architectural technician. They are the master of execution, the technical wizard who takes those big ideas and turns them into detailed, rock-solid plans that people can actually build from. One is the what if, the other is the how to. Alright, let's get into the numbers, because this is where the economic side of things really starts to pop. We're talking about your two most important resources here, your time and your money. So, first, let's look at that traditional architect route again. To get fully registered and licensed, you are committing to a journey of 8 to 10 years. That's a bachelor's degree, then a master's degree, and then a few more years of practical work experience. It's a marathon. Now, compare that to the technician pathway, with a qualification called the New Zealand Diploma in Architectural Technology, or NZDAT for short. You are fully qualified and ready for the workforce in just 2 years. Seriously, 10 years versus 2. The difference is just staggering. And when you look at the price tag, it's just as dramatic. That 2-year technician diploma, it costs around $16,000 in tuition to become a registered architect. You are looking at over $46,000 just for the university degrees. And that doesn't even count the years of income you're losing while you're still studying. And this right here is the game changer. By choosing the technician route, you're not just studying for less time. You are out there in the world earning a real professional salary 6 to 8 years sooner. I mean, think about what that means. That's a house deposit, that's travel, that's investment, all while your peers are still hitting the books. So, that brings us right to our next point, the money. Once you're actually working, how do the salaries really stack up? Is that much longer path actually worth the wait financially? Let's take a look. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. You might just assume the architect earns way more, right? But the numbers might surprise you. An experienced architectural technician can earn up to $104,000 a year, which is right in the same ballpark as many registered architects. There's this huge salary overlap, which means you can be earning a fantastic income without all those extra years of training. So, it really boils down to this trade-off. Sure, an architect might have a higher potential peak salary way down the road, but the technician gets a massive financial head start, earning a really competitive salary for 6, 7, even 8 more years. Okay, so I know what you might be thinking. The technician path sounds great financially, but am I locking myself in? Am I closing doors for the future? It's a really fair question, but the answer is a definite no. This path is all about flexibility. Think of it like this. With that 2-year diploma, you are immediately employable. You can jump into high-demand roles like being an architectural designer. You start building that crucial real-world experience from day one, which can let you climb the ladder fast, managing teams, maybe even starting your own business. And all that time, the door to more studies stays wide open. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The official career guidance is super clear on this. It says, and I'm quoting here, architectural technicians with further training may progress to become architects. So that door to becoming a registered architect, it never closes. It gets even better. The diploma isn't just a job ticket. It's also a stepping stone. The work you do in the NZDAT can actually earn you cross credits towards a university degree, like a Bachelor of Architectural Studies. So, if you do decide to go for the full architect path later on, you've already saved yourself time and money on that journey too. It's a total win-win. So, let's pull all this together. Let's summarize the really clear, really powerful economic case for starting your career with a New Zealand diploma in architectural technology. Let's just recap the economic slam dunk here. You invest way less in tuition. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars less. You get a return on that investment years sooner. You start earning a strong professional salary almost immediately, and you do it all with the flexibility to build your career however you see fit. It's just a smarter, faster way to get started. At the end of the day, the choice is totally yours. Both of these paths can lead to an amazing career, creating the spaces of tomorrow. But when you look at the cold, hard numbers, the question you really have to ask yourself is, what's the right return on investment for your time, your money, and for your future?